Welcome to my new Should Have Been 5 Star series. So, in this new series, I go through matches that I disagree with Dave Meltzer on. These are matches that I think should have received a 5 star match rating, which is a perfect match rating in his rating system. So, up first, I have Shawn Michaels. This video is going to focus on 4 Shawn Michaels matches that I think Dave Meltzer got the wrong rating on and should have been 5 stars. So Shawn Michaels is considered one of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time. He actually only has 2 5 star matches in his career. One was at WrestleMania X in the ladder match against Razor Ramon, and the other was the match at In Your House Bad Blood, the Hell in a Cell match against The Undertaker. So I'm going to go through a quick list here of 4 matches that I think deserved the 5 star match rating, other than those two. Up first, I have Shawn Michaels versus Triple H versus Chris Benoit. This is from the WrestleMania 20 pay-per-view in 2004. So Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and Chris Benoit faced off in a triple threat match in the main event of WrestleMania 20. This was for the World Heavyweight Championship. Chris Benoit won the match and title after about 25 minutes in a wonderful moment. There are fans like myself who think this is one of the greatest matches in WrestleMania history and one of the best triple threat matches in WWE history. It also went on to win the 2004 Pro Wrestling Illustrated Match of the Year award. So it's definitely a highly praised match. Unfortunately, due to the circumstances surrounding Chris Benoit's death and obviously the double murder suicide, this match never gets mentioned by WWE anymore. And that's obviously for good reason. But if things were different, this match would definitely be talked at nonstop as one of the best matches in WrestleMania history. Meltzer gave this match 4.75 stars. And I think these ratings came out before obviously the tragedy happened. So I think Meltzer got this one wrong at the time of the rating. I think this should have been a 5 star match at the time. I think it's close to a perfect triple threat match, and the emotion of the moment of Benoit winning was amazing, and just everything was solid. So I think this should have been a 5 star match. Completely understand if you personally don't want to consider it a 5 star match just because of the tragedy and everything else, but in terms of just looking at the in-ring work and taking that out if you can, it's a 5 star in-ring match, in my opinion, just a really good match. Number 2, so up next we have Kurt Angle versus Shawn Michaels. This is from the WrestleMania 21 event in 2005. So Shawn Michaels and Kurt Angle faced off at WrestleMania 21 in a singles match. This was about midway through the pay-per-view, so it wasn't the main event. It was kind of halfway through the show. Kurt Angle won this match via submission after about 27 minutes. It was the best match of the pay-per-view and went on to win the 2005 Pro Wrestling Illustrated Match of the Year award. This match only received a 4.75 star rating from Meltzer, but I think you could probably argue that it is a 5 star match. I think this was a really strong match and just some great stuff by both Kurt and Shawn. Go back and watch it if you haven't for a while. It's a really good match. Number 3. So up next, we have the match between Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker from WrestleMania 25. So The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels face off at WrestleMania 25. The Undertaker went on to win this match after about 30 minutes to keep his legendary streak going. Many fans have called this the greatest match in WWE history and is always mentioned on any best WWE matches list that you bring up. It's always on there. It went on to win the 2009 Pro Wrestling Illustrated Match of the Year award. It also won the Wrestling Observer Newsletter's Match of the Year award that same year. So a highly praised match. Meltzer only gave it 4.75 stars. Again, these are only his ratings, but I don't know how this isn't a 5 star match. It's almost perfect, and just the in-ring quality, it's amazing. So this is one of those matches that I think Meltzer got wrong, and I think it deserved to be 5 stars. Number 4, we have Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels again, this time at WrestleMania 26. So The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels face off again a year later at WrestleMania 26. This was a no disqualification streak versus career match, with The Undertaker putting his legendary streak on the line and Shawn Michaels putting on his career on the line. The Undertaker won the match after about 24 minutes to keep his streak going and ending the career of Shawn Michaels. While not as critically acclaimed as their previous match from an in-ring standpoint, as WrestleMania 25, this is still considered one of the best matches in WWE history. The storyline was great. The match was really great. And there's just great drama with obviously the streak or the legendary career of Shawn Michaels ending. So it went on to win the 2010 Pro Wrestling Illustrated Match of the Year award. It also won the Wrestling Observer Newsletter Match of the Year award for that same year. Meltzer gave this one 4.75 stars again. I mean, probably from his thinking, if he didn't give the WrestleMania 25 match 5 stars, he couldn't give this one because it's not as good, in my opinion at least. But I think both are 5 star matches. I just think if you go through the list of 5 star matches, which I have a list of WWE 5 star matches that you can take a look at next on my channel, so check that out. But if you look at that list, there's a bunch now, and I just don't know how these two are so pivotal in WWE history, and they're considered on many fans' lists. They should be there. But yeah, so that's the list. Again, these are Dave Meltzer's opinions, so he's entitled to his own opinion, and this is his rating system, so he's perfectly reasonable to not think they're 5 star matches. I just personally disagree with him on some of these and just think they were just really, really strong. Please subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be doing more of these should have been 5 stars series. Obviously, I just focused on Shawn Michaels here, but there's definitely a lot more that I can do and other superstars that I can focus on. And yeah, so please subscribe to this channel and thanks for watching.